it's Jody, back here with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do February readings for all zodiac signs. They are general readings, so if they apply, that's great. If not, maybe next time. Thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, and shared to my channel. You guys rock! And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, all the info is in the box below. This reading is going to be for Gemini. So let's see what's shaking in February. Gemini, you are going to be challenged big time. Let's get into this. At the bottom of the deck, Gems, you have the Five of Swords, the hollow victory, conflict. There's a whole lot of it here. Lots of major arcana, so let's dive right in, Gemmies. We're going to start off with, Gems, the Tower. Now, this is something that comes in so hard, so fast, it blows your mind. But the Tower was built on faulty foundation. Gems, a lot of times, we keep ourselves in situations, okay, that just seem comfortable or just okay. And then the universe comes in and blows the structure apart because something better needs to be built upon it. And what's crossing to help or hinder, get another major arcana, you have death. Death is the end of something. It's transformation, Gems. And how can you not, have transformation after this? This is the game changer, Gems. Now, it might be in a hard way, but it's meant to happen. Now, in your foundation, Gems, you have the Hierophant, depicted as a Taurus. But it's having faith. It's having hope. Having a moral standing. Higher institutes of learning. Could be a religious factor. But in your foundation here, Gems, I think it is you having faith. I think so. What's crowning your whole reading here, Gems, is a Four of Wands. This is known as the marriage card. Taking something to the next level. Now, whether you're dating, you go exclusive, moving in together, you get the idea. But it's bringing stability back into a home. Gems, you always got to start somewhere. Here's your shanty. It's the beginning to building a castle. But bringing stability back into a relationship or home. Gems, it's kind of weird. It's just like this tower comes in and blows the structure apart, right? And all you have is a foundation, a clean slate. A clean slate, Gems. To stop building your shanty. And the Four of Wands crowning your whole reading here, Gems. It's like you get a do-over. After something, traumatic happens, is something transforms. Must be right. Because something here had to change, Gems. It had to change maybe a way of thinking or, perceiving Gems, maybe in the past that you didn't have that much faith and hope. And maybe that has changed. Now, in your recent past, Gems, you have the Six of Pentacles. Here's the generosity card. The even exchange of give and take. Gems, you always want to make sure that you're receiving as much as you're giving. Keeping the scales balanced. Gems, maybe whatever happened in the past, led you to the Tower moment. And now you're at ground zero to make something fair again. Make something even. And the even exchange, which comes with some battles, brings that stability when something's made more fair. And that's what transforms. Now, Gems, it's going to get a little sticky here. Going into your future. And Taurus had this too. Got the Devil. It means a few things. Gems, it could be an addiction, an obsession, an illusion, codependency, gambling, overeating, you name it. Negative talk, negative thinking. The other side of the card is a deep passion and a deep desire. But I think an illusion is here. And maybe this Tower moment is when you realize it was an illusion. Could be codependency. Feeling bound and tied to a situation that you don't think is ever going to change. In a situation or a person. But you're going into this, into the future. So be on guard, Gems. Because I feel like you're trying to stabilize something. Maybe, the even exchange of give and take with someone. And that's what you're trying to transform. This all has to transform into a positive here, Gems, instead of a negative. And the Devil, Gems, can be very challenging. Do you believe it is an illusion? Do you know what's real? What's not? But whatever this Tower moment is, Gems, it's gonna wake you up. And not in a good way. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. It could rock this foundation of what you're trying to create, what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to stabilize. But in order to have this, something major needs to happen. And when it happens, Gems, it transforms everything. How you feel, how you, look at things, how you accept things. Now, how people see you, Gems, in your environment. Yet another major arcana, you have Judgment. Hearing the call, rising up from the ashes. Reconciling? Could be. A second go at something? Sure. But Gems, people are seeing you like this as a judgment call. I don't think they see you as judgmental. I think they see, they're waiting. This came to my head. They're waiting to see how you bounce back from this. Does it change who you are? Does it change your perception or how you perceive things? Gems, I think that you are heavily contemplating something here. Whether this is a relationship or if this is a work, I think it's got relationship, because whatever this is that you're struggling with, that you're battling with, it's about the stability of your home. And it's going to come at a price where you need to defend yourself. I always look at this card as the induce to engage. You might not want to go through, petty arguments, and have to defend yourself, but Gems, you're going to have to. Because in your environment, you have the King of Swords. Now, this is your element. This is where you snap on it here, Gems. King of Swords is very analytical. He means what he says. He says what he means. He has no time for BS. His emotions take a back seat to everything. Everything is logical, analytical, facts, figures. He could have a sharp way of bringing himself up. But, Gems, when I'm looking at this, and if you have to go into battle for some reason, okay, you got game. Your emotions are not going to play into whatever this is. And the King of Swords is looking right at the Judgment card, like making a judgment call. Clear-minded. No interference or compromise. It's going to be crystal clear. But whatever needs your judgment call. Gemini, it all comes down to you making this call. And solely you. Just make sure you're clear-minded of it, Gems. No illusions. No illusions. Everything that's in front of you, make sure you see it, with brand new, open eyes and clarity. Because in your hopes and fears, Gems, you have the Knight of Wands. Now here's your fire sign of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who just takes on these properties. But more so, it's a messenger. It's a messenger to take a course of action. And this being in your hopes and fears, Gems, with this being a factor, it could be, fearing to move. What comes to my head? Fearing to make a course of action. Take a course of action. Gems, it can go the other way too, where you hope that you hear something that's going to make you move. Because swords are, wands are all about action. Getting something done. Moving on something. Gems, it's like you want to move forward. So bad. You want the stability back in a relationship. Friendship, partnership, anyship. And it just seems to me with all this stuff, it's just back and forth. It's conflicting. The whole thing is just about conflict, about something, something lowers the boom on you. Something needs to change. That's the course of action that has to be done here, Gems. Something's going to give. Something needs to be more fair. And whatever gives you the illusion, Gems, that maybe you don't deserve, as much, or any part of negativity that makes you start thinking that you can't recover from this, or you can't make a judgment call. Gems, please. You are of clear mind. You are a unique sign. And if you have to get analytical and crystal clear about what you want and how you're going to stabilize your home, you're going to do it. Because, Gems, you don't know how to fail. No matter what is thrown at you, you don't know how to fail. What you know is that you're going to get through it. Because your outcome card, Gems, is the Five of Wands. Now here comes that petty arguments, secrets, gossip, lies. Not everybody's on the same page. So, Gems, stay clear-minded. Stay focused. See past the illusions that are going to come your way. You will see through them and transform your situation, no matter what situation you're in, by seeing things crystal clear. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, and sharing to my channel, and I'll see everybody back here real soon. Take care.